Opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mike Sosa gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. First and 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Mike Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Starling
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's one away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
Ready now for the Marlins, Chris Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Chris Bryant.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starlin Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, hit in the middle of the order.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A neck-high fastball that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Hernandez comes up with it. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franz Reyes. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Reyes is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Julian Gonzalez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers and 5 driven in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and a nice soft hands.
Stepping into the box, Ari Perez trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Stepping in now, Abraham Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Perez leads off first with 1 away. this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Mike Sosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Russell's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Reyes is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number one.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. The 0-2 delivery. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Montgomery. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
side. Know that life can get lonely. Need love on the supply. 'Cause I'm with you forever. 'Cause you're all I desire.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Baez leads off second with nobody out.
Come on now, let's go.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Cooper takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit in.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High and deep to right center. After it is Marte. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Trying to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs 1. Stepping in, Franz Reyes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Franz Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Russell. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Garrett Cooper will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Julian Gonzalez.
At the plate, Julian Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Settling in now, Ian Happ will start off the 5th in this one.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Addison Russell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Russell behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs strand one. They're down 2-1. So striding forward now, Ari Perez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Abraham Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Abraham Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. To third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter, pitcher, Mike Sosa.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Mike Sosa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Feel that breeze up here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And late reactions, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Soler is there, and the inning is over. Nothing happened there for the Cubbies. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Chris Taylor. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's down into left center for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Ron Ray.
Standing in now, Franz Reyes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ball extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
All right, let's go.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Taylor over at second. Soler is over at first with 1 away. Popped him up. Rizzo ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman,
In now, Garrett Cooper. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Brandon Kinsler, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Brandon Kinsler.
When I walk up in the Marlins, big pop.
Into the box now, Julian Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Soft liner towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead this one 4-1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Chris Bryant now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Taylor's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, Catherine.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground at first. Cooper scoops it up and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Ari Perez.
Leading off for the Marlins, catcher, Ari Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate.
Come on, we need a base hit here.
Sharp ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Abraham Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Abraham Hernandez as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice.
Rudy Tunis will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And no swing apparently, ball 1. One and one the count now. Perez on second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's Starling Marte. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Franz Reyes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Justin Wilson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Justin Wilson.
Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Too low, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 7-1. Steve Cishek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in, Garrett Cooper. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Garrett Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman, Julian Gonzalez.
Stepping up to the plate, Julian Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, Ari Perez. A ball and no strikes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Abraham Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Justin Wilson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cishek pauses. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead it 8-1. Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Perez over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Smoked on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Cubs are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. Miami took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Sosa earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culver Metro Rail Station.